Hello, Donnie here, and welcome back to another video. Now today, what we'll be talking about is the law of correspondence. In other words, as above, so below. Now, before we get into today's video, I do want to mention the Reality Realization Program has opened up some new spots. This is my one-on-one manifestation mentoring program. So if that is something you're interested in, stay tuned to the end of the video and I will give you a short announcement on how you can sign up for that today. Now, as above, so below, the law of correspondence. This is the fourth law of the universal laws. And what it basically means is the kind of thought form that whatever you see yourself as, whatever is your internal identity, your internal energy, this is what is reflected to your external reality and vice versa. It's a reflection, it's a mirroring principle. It's how you can see basically everything in the smallest component. It is technically the makeup of the universe. If you look at it physically, you can see that in the tiniest of atoms, there's a holographic makeup of the entire universe, where as above, so below is the fundamental nature of reality. And how we use this in manifestation is quite simple. You see the reflections you experience, the actions and reactions that occur in your outer environment are a direct reflection to who you are internally. How do you feel on the inside? How do you perceive reality energetically? It is a makeup of your inner state of being. So you may have seen it in the terms of everyone is you pushed out. This is a principle of this for the most part. And that everyone you see, their reactions, their experiences is a reflection of you internally. Now, the thing with this is that you also have to take note that we live in a paradoxical reality. This means that although everyone is you pushed out, the sense of duality, there's also the sense of oneness, and that because everyone is you pushed out at the same time, everyone is pushing you. So even though they have this reaction, this reflection, this doesn't mean that you have to continue reflecting that, or even that you are the reason this pushing out exists in the first place. It's more of the ability to recognize that in every aspect of an individual's experience, there's an aspect of yourself, not necessarily that direct component in all cases. And this is actually better for us because this means that when we change something internally, even if we see this outer reflection that may seem to be the opposite, it doesn't mean that our internal energy is going the wrong way. It just means that there's some reflection, some aspect of experience that we have internally in that. And this is a sign that we can change it. You see, this principle is actually most notably seen in the more esoteric and occult type knowledges such as tarot or astrology. You see, this principle of as above, so below is a reflection of energies. So say you're getting an astrology reading and you're seeing your signs and how they reflect those aspects. This is a representation of, say, that energy, like a probability chart in a way. And what this means is that although this energy seems to be a representation of you, and with all things the same would be, you are still the operating principle. You don't have to abide by those energies because you are the conscious controller. You could think of it like your starter character with your basic stats. This loadout is basically who you are without any influencing of your conscious mind. But with the influence of your consciousness, you change how those energies reflect. You change how that external reflection of yourself can react to you. This allows you the ability to control, to interact with, and change the fundamental nature. You see, this is the same reason why you can affect the past. Because if it is as above, so below, this would be the same principle as then is now, or as was is here. You see, it's the same principle that everything experienced and experiential all lies within the present moment, the eternality of energy. It allows you to change experiences in the past, to change the energetic reality that came from before, and also change the energetic reality that can be. This is how manifestation works, changing that energy so that you change how reality plays out. Now, as this principle of correspondence gives you these abilities, this awareness of the reflective and intimate nature of reality, how you can use this to now create your own reality through manifestation is by changing that internal state. You see, changing the external, trying to change things in relation to space and time, this interaction with 3D is playing by the rules of, say, the 3D, where you have to take physical action, where it takes time and effort to do things. But if you change the internal, this is more the 4D. This is more of that eternality where all experiences can be had at the same time. If you change your internal energy, this will immediately start reflecting out into your external reality. And depending on the perceptions you have, maybe this is delayed if you presume from a mirror type principle, or maybe this is instantaneous if you know yourself to truly be the operating principle. Regardless, this is the principle that allows you to affect your internal state when you start to live as if the wish was fulfilled, as if you're already in your desired reality, as if you already had what you're looking for now. This is what causes that to reflect as a manifestation. And the best way to do that is what I use the reality realization methodology. Stage 1, foundation. You change your internal state. So to take, for example, you have this desired reality externally. You want to have this experience of becoming wealthy. You want $1 million per se. What you do is you imagine a scene that implies you have this $1 million. You would imagine, what does it feel like? What does this give you to have this $1 million? Why did you want it in the first place? If you wanted this $1 million because it gave you a sense of security, because now you can provide yourself the sense of confidence, worthiness, because you're able to receive this, then that is the key core feeling you'd want to take. Separate yourself from this $1 million and take that feeling. Bring that feeling from a future state and bring it into this present moment reality. If you feel this to be true now, to feel as if this is your reality now, what you're doing is changing that internal state. As within, so without. You're changing this within you. By changing this within you, becoming this individual, that which is without that external environment will reflect and become this. It will reflect that which is true in you. This is how the law of correspondence reflects manifestation. And now by having this experience internally, you start to create the experiences that reflect this. You experience this made manifest. You realize this into your reality. And that is the key to manifestation, how this law of correspondence, as above, so below, plays out in your experiential reality. Now, if this is an experience, if this is a reality that you are looking for some assistance to start realizing, to start entering as a natural state, and as I mentioned at the beginning of today's video, the Reality Realization Program has opened up some new spots. So this is my one-on-one manifestation mentoring program, where not only will I guide you through that process of stage 1, that foundation, living from that desired reality, but I'll also guide you through the stage 2, creation, how to make this more expansive, more holistic, and then stage 3, realization, how you don't need to take actions to enter this intent, not to have to play with the law of correspondence, but how to make this a natural aspect of your being, where this law is your natural innate state, where you're creating a reality automatically, as simple as you breathing right now, no effort. So if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, if this sounds like something that would truly be beneficial for you, what I'd like you to do is to scroll down my bio and click the one-on-one discovery call. This is a free call with me where we'll kind of go through some bottlenecks and see if you'd be a good fit for this program. Now, in addition to this, I do have some free resources in my Discord group. So what I like you to do is click that first link as well, because I want you to get started with this right away. I don't want you to wait till this call to start getting ready with your reality. I want you to start doing this now. I mean, you're the operating principle. Why wait? Do it now. So feel free to join that Discord. I have plenty of resources and guided manifestation, as well as a community of like-minded individuals who are all creating reality as the operating principles. Now, if you found value in today's video, what I'd like you to do is to like, comment, share, and subscribe, so that not only can you find out a little bit more about my videos and other content I'm producing, but so that others can find out as well, so that they can realize that they don't have to wait to experience what they want. They can live from it and create from that already being theirs now. And with that, I would like to say thank you for watching my video, and I hope I get to talk to you soon. Peace.